from the YouTube Dog Show, soon to be responsible for saving Tom Bergeron's career, it's Weeknight update with Ellie Muller, and now a man who vows to get Tom Bergeron back to work, Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight update. I'm Ellie Muller. What's up, my office? Yes. All right. Tonight's Shoutout winners are Specs by Character Span, edits, Never 9 is vigilante videos and gameplays, so sort of his commentaries, and the Vokies with his. No, not the Vokies. The Vocus. Excuse me. Yes, the Vocus. Or the Vocus with his movie night program. By the way, I know that I gave him a shout out the other night on the show that came up last Friday night, but I had to give him another one because, he saw last Friday's show and he called the show, something that's unlike anything that he has ever seen before. He also said that he thinks I could change late night TV, and he also said that this is Conan mixed with Arsenio. For those of you who don't know, Conan O'Brien, hosts a late night talk show on TBS, and Arsenio Hall hosted a late night talk show in one form or another in the 90s, and then again, in the last decade. All right, and I appreciate that, Mr. DeVarkis. I appreciate that. So please check all those people out, and especially DeVarkis. Let them know that I sent you over there, and also please applaud him for the work that he is doing, in terms of getting late night to be what it used to be, fun. All right, now let's talk about a man who loves to make TV fun, or used to love making TV fun until he got fired. Tom Bergeron. Hey, Adam, you coming? Adam, are you coming? Well, anyway. Alright. Anyway, tonight we're talking about Tom Bergeron, a man who will always be a great host. Of course, ABC doesn't care anymore. He used to be the host of Dancing with the Stars, but Tyra Banks pushed him out. The producers believed that the show needs to be evolved and improved. Really? Good hosts should not be replaced by models. I mean, seriously, it's dorky. And it just will not work. I mean, come on. Now, fans were upset about him getting fired, and they should be. They should be. Now, everyone wanted ABC to know that Tom was the best. All right? He was the best host for Dancing with the Stars. And ABC just pushed him out? No! Twitter was blowing up with tweets about how awful Tyra Banks is as a host last month. And one person even asked ABC to turn on Tyra. Well, it's too late now. Maybe we could give him a game show. I mean, why not? I mean, he hosted one many years ago. Seriously. And now, it's time for the ever so popular top 8 list. Let's do this. Adam, it's time. Alright, Kratos, MP, what on earth is the topic? Is the category tonight for the top 8 list? Adam, where are you, man?
Stop! I'm here. Tom Bergeron should host a TV show again. Number 8, Tom knows what it means to have class. Number 7, Tom funnier than anybody on Comedy Central.
That's right, and that's something that a few people can be nowadays. Number 6, he hosted Hollywood Squares. Isn't that enough for you?
No. Number 5, he hosted Hollywood Squares with Pete Goldberg. Very iconic, apparently. Number 4, okay. He also hosted Hollywood Square with Martin Mull.
Exactly. Number 3, He's good friends with John Ritter and Bob Saget.
He actually remembers how funny viral videos can be. Number one, Tom can actually beat Tyra Banks in a hosting contest.
I mean, seriously, man. Who wouldn't beat Tyra Banks in the hosting contest?
A damn shoe.
Exactly. We'll be back after this. This is Weeknight Update, and here's your final of the night. Thank you.
Good job.
We will.
Can you go faster?
Nah, it's more fun this way.
Have you noticed a lot of carpet companies are trying to look like Empire lately?
That's not it. Next.
But none of them is us. Only Empire promises brand name carpeting from $6.95 a yard delivered in 72 hours.
Too young. Next.
Only Empire promises a free Bissell shampooer with 2 rooms.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
So beware of imitations.
He'll do. Get him a damn shirt.
Nobody else is Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to the show. Edward Scott and the boys, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, Ed? Doing fine. How are you? Doing fine, Ed. Doing fine. Yes. Well, we got some things to talk about, my friends. Tom Bergeron needs our help. That's right. As you know, ABC fired him from Dancing with the Stars. For more on this, it's time for some talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
Let's talk about it.
All right now. Let's do this thing. You know how we do this. Chickens and Lickens all came together at 1808 BBC before your common era. At 808 and 804 in the AM, PM, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, all times of the day. And this is when they sang that popular song. What is that popular national anthem for talking time?
Welcome back to Talking Time. As you come me, here's where this coming.
Okay,
No,
now,
that's why my teeth don't move when I'm talking.
listen to this, y'all, okay? We're talking about Tom Bergeron. For those of you who don't know who Tom Bergeron is, he was the third host of America's Funniest Home Videos and the inaugural host of Dancing with the Stars on ABC. He single-handedly saved the ABC television network.
Okay.
I'm serious. Now listen to this, okay? You know, as you know, all right, ABC fired Tom Bergeron and
crazy.
replaced him with Tyra Banks.
That's crazy.
I know. Listen to this, all right? Here's why, you know, executive producer Andrew Linares
Larry?
fired Tom and hired Tyra.
Bruh.
He said, any show like this that has been on for many seasons needs to continue to evolve. So I think changing that host is all about evolution.
Evolution is a mystery. It's a thing that no one sees.
But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing, alright? They already got to replace one judge. And plus, here's the thing, alright? They get a new group of dancers every single season.
Really?
Yeah. So saying that the show needs to evolve, that's like calling a horse a shoe. I know, it makes no sense, but come on.
Why are you spitting
I'm sorry.
A horse is a shoe. It's a shoe brand named Schuylkill.
Okay, now listen to this, right? He said it was all about making the show feel fresh, making it feel new, and make it reach out to a new audience, as well as the audience that's been there for years. And I'm like, really? You couldn't have just, I don't know, get a whole new group of judges and keep Tom there?
No, because then there'll be more people that they'll have to fire. Instead of just one.
Yeah, but nobody cares about the judges. Everybody wanted the show to see Tom. Sheesh.
Okay.
Okay, now they said that Tom Bergeron will forever be part of the Dancing with the Stars family. As we embark on a new creative direction, he departs the show with our sincerest thanks and gratitude for his trademark wit and charm that helped make this show a success. In other words, they're firing Tom. They fired Tom, and they didn't want the show to.
No, they said, yo, you are crazy, but yo, you have to dip. These people out there, they want a whammon. You understand me? So get lost. You understand? You understand? Why do you say you understand?
Now listen to this, Adam, okay? People want Tom Bergeron back on Dancing with the Stars.
Well, yes.
I mean, how can you blame them for crying out loud?
Man.
That show was Tom Bergeron's signature piece. You know, but everything was going down the toilet for the ABC Network. ABC doing about Tom Bergeron. He was the quarterback for the ABC Network.
He found a role where he can cap, and he capped good, and now now they're like, yo, you can go, why? We want her. Why?
Now, this is what's
That's crazy.
interesting, all right? You know, a week after the season began, with Tyra Banks, right? One fan tweeted a photo of Tom Bergeron and Erin Andrews, the woman who was Tom Bergeron's sidekick, right? Saying, Mom and Dad, please come back. We miss you. The new nanny sucks.
Bruh, they capping off.
That's not the only person, though, okay? And Nancy Smith said, can someone remind me again if this is still Dancing with the Stars, or is it now the Tyra Banks is all about me show?
Now these people capping.
And finally, the skating lesson says, every time I watch Tyra Banks interview a contestant and make it about herself, I picture the inevitable messy public firing when ABC turns on her and leaks things to the press before rehiring Tom Bergeron. It feels like seeing the future. This will not end well.
Bruh. I don't like seeing those people. Oh God, Tom, what the fuck happened to you?
That's the funniest Tom Bergeron thing, right? He says, this just in, National Association of Lip Safety cautions against applying multiple small mirrors on mouth. One bad chew and it's 7 years of bad luck. That's a real dig towards the ABC network.
Bruh. Basically, you cap once, 7 years, you finna feel the effects of the cap. Now, I don't know, I understand this. Now, y'all might be asking, boy, you are what? 1 year old, what you know about that? I know.
You know what? This really grinds my gears, okay? This really makes me steam, okay? Now I'm going to rant on this one, okay? This is something I need to rant on, okay? And I don't want you
You have a real hard time putting that in the chair.
That's how badly I want to rant about this. Now listen to this, okay? I don't want to get off on a rant here, but this whole Tom Bergeron leaving Dancing with the Stars thing is getting on my nerves.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Because Tom Bergeron made that show his own, okay? When people when ABC gave Tom Bergeron that show in 2005, right? And he was already hosting America's Funniest Home Videos, right? And he was coming up with an extremely successful run as also Hollywood Squares, right? Okay, so when he got that show, it was like, all right, a star's been born, finally. Tom Bergeron is a star. That's his signature piece. So now, when ABC, took that show away from Tom, you know what that meant? That meant that ABC doesn't really care about Tom anymore. After 20 years! He was been with ABC for 20 years! Can you believe it? 20 years! Alright? That's something you can't duplicate anymore, man!
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I was Tom Bergeron, this is what I would have done, alright? I would have taken my talents elsewhere. You know, taken them to NBC. Hey, as a matter of fact, I would have started auditioning for the Tonight Show. Tom Bergeron is so good, he could host the Tonight Show. As a matter of fact, Tom, do us all a favor. You know what? Get your own show on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure that within a year's time, you'll be back on big time television. All right? And by the way, one more thing I want to mention here. All right, we're living in a world when everything is going down the toilet. All right. Which, by the way, you know, message to Viacom CBS. You know, put back on you know, the classic episodes of the Daily Show with the original host Craig Kilborn. You know, and make them available on YouTube and on Twitch and on Facebook. There's more people need to know about that, but that's not the point.
My idea, no damn, no now. Y'all saw me at the screw. You know, but like that. Okay. Tom for you. I agree. He went to his. I agree. Without him, the Dancing with the Stars don't look the same. It looks weird. I agree. What the hell?
I'm sorry, folks, but I had to do it. I had to get my thoughts across. All right? Because this is too much, all right? Now, tomorrow, we are going to make fun of Tyra Banks. I'm serious. We are going to make fun of Tyra Banks, you know, and make sure that she doesn't steal shows from anybody else ever again. Because that weasel took that show from Tom Bergeron. Tell her, get your own show. That's tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, we're talking about Naomi Watts. Then on Thursday, we're talking about Gilbert Gottfried. And then on Friday, we're talking about Kirstie Alley with Never 9, the Anthony Payton Show, Webzone 18, Let's Books, Manuel Gabby, Michael Lycast, and back again at the Swagger Vortex 73 TV, A Studios, Emotional Fireflies 97, and Blooming K2, exclamation mark. Oh my goodness. Man, oh man, oh man. That is the news. I'm out skis for all, right, for all.